This is the biggest MMA fight of all time.
Rowdy Ronda Rousey! Gina Carano.
Not just the biggest women's fight of all time. This is the biggest MMA fight of all time. It's going to get the most views on the biggest platform, on a card with the biggest stars, and it was all assembled by and will be headlined by two women who dare to dream big. And this dream is going to bring more opportunities and greater revenue share to fighters than they've ever had before, because this fight is bigger than just me and Gina, and it's bigger than anybody on this stage. It represents an unstoppable force of change in this industry, spearheaded by the fighters themselves. Bet your fucking ass this is the biggest MMA fight of all time. Barton Ryan.
You look absolutely incredible, and I'm trying to make it not look like I'm checking you out. I'm sizing you up, okay? I swear.
Same. Oh my gosh.
But I think, yeah, when I saw where she was at, I was 9 months pregnant and about to burst, and I think I said before, you lose your bodily identity at certain points in your life, and I saw that we were in a similar spot to be able to...
I just wasn't pregnant. That's a heavyweight.
No, we were going through it, and I had a friend of mine tell me, I think a mutual friend now, that he asked me, what's the best way to train for a marathon? He said, that's to sign up for a marathon.
Amen.
Yeah, and so I think we both needed this. We needed this goal, and I think it's the exact perfect time that it needed to happen. I'm glad it didn't work out before, because before it would have just been something to us, but now this means something to the entire industry.
And I wouldn't have pushed myself to the place I'm at right now without having said yes to this fight. And so the depths in my soul and my body, I mean, I wouldn't have pushed it this hard unless I had this insane opponent gunning for me. And so your Instagram videos really are inspiring. I'm like, okay, I'm purposely not putting anything out there because I don't want to get you anything to look at.
I'm trying to flood the zone so you don't know what to prepare for. But you're welcome, everybody. She looks that hot because of me, so don't forget it. I think I needed everybody to give up on me fighting again for me to know I was coming back to fight just for me. And I think that fighting became about everybody else, and that's what started to steal my joy from it. In my last two fights, I just didn't want to be there. And Gina is the one person that ignited that fire in me again to want to be there. And now I know it's just for me because everybody gave up on me.
Coming from the last couple of years were a bit tough, and to have my family look at me and say, you look healthy again. You know, and my mom was like, you know, are you going to do this? And you have to make a decision, yes or no. And if you do it, you do it 100%. And you know, before, I don't think a lot of people like to see me fight, but I think that, you know, I've never felt more close to God than I am fighting. And I've never felt so myself, because all of the impurities and all of the bullshit goes away, and you really, like, have yourself in there to face your opponent. And so I missed this feeling, and I think the people that care about me know how precious this is to get back to myself after losing myself for so long.
I think that that fighting for MVP and on Netflix, it makes this fight bigger than us. And it's a game changer for the entire industry. And I think that this is everything's going to be different for all of the fighters after this. This is an experiment that Netflix is undertaking. And I think that we're going to outperform every single expectation on this card. I think it's getting to a point where it's not it's not a novelty to have women headlining events. It's becoming commonplace. And hopefully it's so common that it doesn't even deserve a mention. And I think the ultimate goal is for women to have the same views and bring in the same revenue as the men and to be able to be compensated the same as the men.